Today on Crypto Win Rate, I'm going to show you step by step how to start copy trading on xt.com. If you want to claim a USDT welcome bonus, I recommend you create an XT account with the link in the description. New users who register with our link will be eligible to receive these exclusive welcome bonuses. Before we start, the first thing we need to do is make sure we've deposited funds into the right account. So on the top, we're just going to head to our wallet icon and then click on Overview. We can see I have 200 USDT. I want to make sure these funds are in my futures account, as this is the account that copy trading uses. We can see if we click on account that my USDT is in my spot account. So we're going to click on transfer on the top right and then transfer our funds from spot account to USDT and futures, and then click all and OK. We can see that was a success. And now in our account, we can see that our funds are now in our futures wallet. If you aren't sure how to deposit crypto into xt.com, we have previously made a video on this, so I'll go ahead and leave a link to it in this video's description. So now we can head to copy trading. If we just go to the top under tools, click on copy trading and futures copy trading. Copy trading lets you automatically copy the trades of an experienced trader. When they open or close a position, the same action is taken in your account based on your copy trading settings. This experienced trader is called a lead trader. The lead trader normally receives a percentage of the net profit earned by their followers. If the trader loses money though, we can lose money as well. Copy trading is not guaranteed income, so we have to choose carefully, start small, and use the available risk controls. So what we first want to do is understand the copy trader and understand how the XT copy trading dashboard works. We can see there are different sections. For our copy traders, we have profitable, stable, most followers. There's also elite traders, which we're in right now, and all traders. Sifting through all traders might be a bit overwhelming, so we're just going to stick with elite traders. Now, each trader has their own trader card. On the top of the trader card, we can see the trader name, their level, how many followers they currently have compared with their maximum capacity. And if you would click follow, you could select them to copy trade, but we're not there yet. The large percentage in the middle shows the trader's recent 30-day ROI, while the 30-day P&L shows the actual dollar amount they made. Looking at both gives us better context than judging the percentage return alone. The performance curve shows how those returns develop over time. Right under P&L, we have the 30-day win rate percentage. This shows the percentage of profitable trades within those 30 days. Under that, we have lead trading days. This shows how long they've been a lead trader. And lead AUM shows how much follower capital is currently assigned to them. So as I said before, XT organizes their traders into 3 categories: profitable, stable, and most followers. The by profitable section ranks traders by their 30-day ROI. This can be a useful starting point, but we shouldn't choose someone based on ROI alone. A trader could use a very small amount with extremely high leverage, get lucky on one trade, and display a huge percentage gain without proving they can trade responsible over time. The stable section highlights traders with strong 90-day returns and more controlled 90-day drawdowns. This helps us compare the return with the risk taken. And lastly, most followers shows the most popular traders. But we got to remember, popularity does not guarantee profitability. For this tutorial, we're going to look in profitable. So we're going to click more, and now we can sift through traders with a good 30-day return on investment percentage. We are looking for a trader with a proven track record, steady returns, a consistent win rate, and a gradually rising performance curve. Now looking at the different traders here, the one trading card that stands out to me is Crypto Dawn. I like it because there's a nice balance here. We can see the performance curve looks good. Yeah, we went down a little bit, but it's been steadily rising. There's a nice amount of lead AUM. He's been active for almost 450 days, which is good. The 30-day win rate percentage is 99.51%, which is amazing, up about $234, and the percentage is almost 40%. To take a closer look at Crypto Dawn, we would just click on his trading card, and this will give us a closer look at Crypto Dawn's trading profile. We can see on the top that his profit sharing ratio is 15%. That means that 15% of the profits you make from copying his trades will be shared with Crypto Dawn. Doing a deeper dive into his profile, on the left we have copy trading overview. Here we have more stats to get more of an understanding of what type of trader Crypto Dawn is. we can see CryptoDawn has made 614 trades. 611 of those have been profitable, while only 3 have been a loss. Average profit, average loss, and P&L ratio help us compare the size of those wins and losses instead of only looking at how often the trader wins. Average position time shows how long he normally holds his trades, while daily trading frequency shows how actively he trades. Total assets also give us an idea of how much capital the trader has in their account. Now we can go through the different charts. In the middle, we have accumulation, P&L. This chart shows the trader's performance over time. The blue line is ROI, while the green line is accumulated profit or loss in USDT. As I said before, we're looking for gradual growth instead of one sudden jump followed by large drops. This is over the last 30 days. We can also change that if we want from 7 to 180 days. Below the accumulation P&L, we have 2 other charts, P&L distribution and trading volume. P&L distribution breaks results down by day. Green bars are profitable days and red bars are losing days. For trading volume, this shows how much the trader trades each day and whether results come from regular activity or only a few trades. Higher trading volume doesn't automatically mean a better performance. Under trading volume and P&L distribution, we have one more chart that says trade preferences. This shows the trader's most used futures pairs over a certain time frame. Looking at the tokens traded helps us understand whether the trader focuses on familiar liquid markets or depends heavily on more volatile assets. We can see in the last 30 days, CryptoDawn is trading gold, ETH, BTC, and Ondo. Now, once we are comfortable with a copy trader, in this case, we are going with CryptoDawn, on the top right, we can click follow now. On xt.com, there are 2 options, smart copy and custom copy. We're going to start with custom copy so we can understand every major setting. After that, we'll look at smart copy to get an understanding of how it works, but then we'll return to custom copy to place our copy trade. So we're going to go through each setting step by step. First, we have direction. We have forward copy and reverse copy. Forward copy trades in the same direction as the lead trader. If they open along, we open along, while reverse copy does the opposite and trades against them. We are following the trader, so we are using forward copy. Next, we have the single copy trade section. This is where we choose the size of each trade that is copied. There are different options here. There's fixed margin, multiplier, and proportional copy. Fixed margin uses the same margin for every trade. Multiplier takes the lead trader's position size and multiplies it by the number we choose. And proportional copy uses the same percentage of available margin as the lead trader. So if CryptoDawn would use 10% of his available balance, we would use 10% of our balance. So that would turn out to be about 20 USDT for that trade. Using proportional copy follows the lead trader's position sizing more closely, so that's what we're going to use. Right under our available account balance, we can see something that says advanced. If we click on this, this will show us more settings. Total stop loss is the maximum combined loss we're willing to accept while copying the trader. If that total stop loss is hit, the relationship with our trader will be automatically terminated. Under this, we have single stop profit and single stop loss. These settings apply to each copy trade individually. They can close our position before the lead trader closes theirs. We want to follow the trader's exits as closely as possible, so we're not going to add a single stop profit or loss. Lastly, we have margin mode, market, and leverage settings. So if we would just click on this arrow on the bottom right, it will take us to this screen here. Here is where we can choose what tokens we want to include in our copy trade. If there's a token we didn't like, for example, Sol, we click this off. Now, if our trader would make a trade with Sol, we would not copy that trade, but we're just going to keep that selected. On the right, under my leverage, if we click on this little notepad, this is where we can deal with the margin settings and our leverage. Isolated and cross controls how margin supports copied positions. Isolated limits risk to one position's assigned margin, while cross can use more of the available futures balance. We're going to leave this unchanged and use our current account settings. The leverage bar is where we can choose how much leverage we want for each trading pair. So for example, Bitcoin is at 3x leverage. If I wanted to use more leverage, we can switch that, but we're going to leave it. Higher leverage increases potential profits, losses, and liquidation risk. We're leaving everything the same and we're going to confirm. So now we went over custom copy. We can now just quickly go over smart copy. Smart copy is simpler and more automated. XT follows the lead trader's fund ratio, leverage, and margin mode. Under copied amount, we would enter the total USDT we want to allocate to this trader. So let's say I want to allocate 50 USDT to Crypto Don. XT would then smart copy Crypto Don's strategies. So if he were to use 10% on one of his trades, XT would then approximately use 10% of our allocated amount. Under advanced, we can still set a total stop loss. And on the bottom right, review the available copy trading markets. So now that we have an understanding of how smart copy works, we're just going to go back to custom copy and put in our copy trade. Before we click follow now, let's set a total stop loss. So I'm copy trading Crypto Don with 200 USDT. If I lose, let's say 50 USDT, I want out. I don't want to copy him anymore. So that's what we're going to do. So now we have our copy trading set and we can click on the bottom, follow now. If we wanted to look at our copy trade, we would just head back to the copy trading main page. And then we can see an option that says my following. We click this and here we can see Crypto Don. Obviously, he hasn't made any trades yet in the few minutes we've made this video, as we have an unrealized P&L of 0. But if we wanted to edit our copy trade, we would just click on edit. Here we could change the settings. If we did make a change, we would just click update. And if we didn't want to follow Crypto Don anymore, we would click unfollow and then cancel following, and we are not copying his trades anymore. And that about wraps up our XT copy trading tutorial. Remember to start small, manage your risk, and monitor the lead trader regularly. If you want to claim a USDT welcome bonus when signing up to xt.com, you should create an account with the link below this video. The link will take you to the sign up page where you can see all the bonuses you are eligible for. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We also have a website at cryptowinrate.com where we have lots of crypto content and tons of educational guides for you to sift through. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.